Hey guys, back at Walmart. So they do have the Disney, Marvel, and Spidey over here in Kanto. They have the Tonies over here also on clearance, guys. So watch for these. This store is still high. Regular price is $129 and they're for $100. But I know I've seen people that are getting them for like $65 right now. They also have a bunch of the Power XL air fryers over here, and these are for $62. So watch for them. Here are the smaller Tonies over here, and these are for $99. They also have this one right here. And then they also have the cases right here for $15. This one also. They also have the headphones for $15 in red and pink. Here's another air fryer over here. Keep watching for the outdoor tools over here. They do have this trimmer over here. It is on clearance for $70. This is the second location that I have seen that they did start marking down all of the garden lawn stuff. So they did mark down the pool organizers over here for $5. So start watching for the fans. This location started marking down the fans over here. Not the greatest prices over here, guys, but I'm just giving you guys some visuals so you guys can watch these at your locations. This is for $22.47. It was for $27.97. They have some over here for $32, but all of the prices are different on the fans. But they do have several at this location on clearance. They do have these for $23. There's some over here for $26. That's for $23. They also have all of these tower fans over here on clearance. These are for $22. These are for $22. The bigger ones, Better Homes and Gardens, are for $39.97. And then they have some over here for $53. These are really expensive. These are $92. So keep watching for all of these, guys. Hopefully your stores have them for a cheaper price. So another thing to watch out for, guys, they did start marking down all of the towels. This location did mark down all of the mainstay towels to $5. Here are all the colors to watch out for. They also had some Better Homes and Gardens, and these are the large towels over here. These are only $1. And this is a big one right here. Here's a barcode, guys. So still have some candles over here for $6, Better Homes and Gardens. They have some Paris Hilton picnic blankets over here for $7. And keep watching for all of this Pampers splashers over here. I know there is some in a little display in the front for $5, and these are also for $5. So it's this one. And there's some more over there. I'll show you guys. So here are all the other towels that are on clearance over here, guys. These are mainstays. These are all for $5. Yesterday they were for $1. That's another one. But they have several different. They have some stripes, some camo. Excuse me, sorry. And some more of all of the towels right here for $5. This location does have a lot, guys. They also have these bags over here, and these are for $3. So I am going to come over here and show you guys here are the ones to watch out for over here. They do have the little swimmers over here for $5. And then the splashers. And they have this whole bin right here, guys, all for $5. So great price on those. So I'm gonna head over here to the clothing, I did see some clothing over here on clearance. So I'm going to show you guys some clothing that they do have. I do have some plush toys in my cart, so I'll show you guys those too, and they are for $1. So let's just come back over here. I was looking to see if they had any more of the dollar towels over here, but I did not see any. But keep watching for all of the pool stuff, guys, because many locations do have them on clearance. So I'm just gonna keep watching for them. The only thing that I'm interested in is the pool floats. Not interested in any of the pools or anything like that that everybody is running for, because I already have a pool at our house. But here are some men's clearance over here to watch out for. They do have the Wrangler shirts over here, guys. These were $16.98 and they're for $5. That is what they look like. This is another location that does have the No Boundary hoodies over here, and these are for $5. They are marked. They also have these hoodies over here, and these are on clearance for $6. They do have several. They also have the No Boundary shorts over here, and these are for $5. So we're gonna head over here to the kids section. I did see some clearance over here that I can show you guys. I did see some shirts over here. I do have a few in my cart too, so I can scan them and show you guys what they have. So when you're in the stores, just go ahead and start scanning, because there's still a lot of stuff. They do have these Wonder Nation shirts right here, and I believe these were for $2. Let me get my phone up over here, guys, so I can scan this one. Hopefully it's still at this location. And it is for $2. They also have the 365 kids. This is the one that I kept saying to keep watching for these, because a lot of stores do have them on clearance. So they do have them for $1 if this tag stops moving over here. And that is what it looks like. They also have all of these 365 kids shirts. I'm always fighting with these tags, guys. So I'm gonna scan these for you guys too, so you guys can see. So they have this one right here. I'm filming for YouTube, sorry. So they have this one right here, and then they also have this one right here. And this one is for $1. They also have this one right here. For $1. Here's another one for $1. And here's back to the front, and these are the ones for $2. So another thing that is on clearance are these plush toys right here. And these plush toys are also on clearance, these penguins, for $1. So I'm going to scan these and show you guys these. And this is what it looks like. But all of these in my cart right here are only for $1. So I'm just going to scan a few of them so you guys can see. There's 4 different ones that I have. It's this one. This is what it looks like. Here's another one. See if I can get that tag. And then this one also. Sorry guys, somebody was following me around the store and I think she's trying to ask for money over here. That's why I had to tell her that I'm filming over here, and she was around the corner just watching me, all weird. But they do have all of these sandals right here on clearance. Many locations do have them, but they're for $6. Also watch for the Hello Kitty over here and all of these sandals, the SpongeBob. I'm not sure how much they are over here. The last location had them for $6. And this one also has them for $6. So I did see, they did have some clearance over here. I did see these shorts right here are on clearance. And Athletic is the brand, and these are only $1. And they do have several over here, right here. There it is for $1. And keep watching for all of the Reebok shirts, guys, because they do have Reebok and they do also have the Athletic shirts, and they're on clearance. This one is not, but I know all of these Athletic ones right here are for $3. And I'm gonna scan these ones for you guys. They also have some of the leggings. These are for $3. The black ones are also for $3. And that is what they look like. Here are all of the leggings to watch out for. These have been on clearance for a while, the Athletic brand. And these are for $3 at this location. They also have them in purple over here, and they also have the Reebok over here too, guys. Trying to get that barcode right there. So lots of stuff over here, guys, and everything is marked over here too. So everybody's been watching for all of the PJs that have been on clearance for $2. I did show you guys a bunch of visuals of them. I did some videos of them also. So I'm going to show you guys over here because they do have a lot, guys. These are all of the ones to watch out for. They have all of the Carters right here for $2. Some of them are marked and some are not marked. So this one right here, it is tagged. This one right here is tagged Ricky. But like I say, some of them are tagged, but all of these right here are for $2, and these are the ones that I did show you guys. And these are all tagged right here. So I'm gonna see if I can go around because there's some other stuff over there. So they do have these shirts over here on clearance. See if I can get that tag. And these are for $1, the Pokemon. I'll show you guys the other ones on the other aisle, but there's some people over here, so I'm trying to see if they're gonna go to the side. So let's see. I'm gonna grab one of these over here. So these are the ones to watch out for. These are all for $1. They have Rolling Stones. I did take pictures of them and got the barcodes for them for our Discord group. And this one also, Wild West. This one is another one that has been on clearance for a while. But they do have a lot. Here's all of the pajamas over here that I showed you guys also. So it's kind of busy right here, guys. So I'm just gonna keep moving. So they do have some clearance stuff over here. Keep watching for the pajamas. There's still a lot of two-piece pajamas, guys, on clearance. Most of the stores have them for $6. This is one of them. They also have the one piece right here. I don't want anything to fall over here, guys, but that is some to watch out for. I'm going to come to the side to see if there's, this one is another one to watch out for. The dinosaurs, the ones with the sharks right here, and these dresses. I keep telling you guys to watch for these dresses because many locations do have those also. Okay, so we are going to head over here to the women's department. I did see some clearance over here, so let me show you what they did mark down over here. They do have these black pants over here, kind of like legging pants, but they're flared, and these are for $5. Watch for them because a lot of locations have marked them down to $3. They also have the No Boundaries dresses right here. These are for $13. Not a huge discount, but they are starting to go on clearance. They are also clearancing out these two-piece outfits. They are for $15. And then I'm going to come over here. They do have these cover-ups right here in black and blue. I'm trying to see if I can find a tag over here. There's one right here so I can scan. See, I'm telling you guys, I'm always fighting with these tags. They're always trying to turn around on me. This is for $6. Also watch for these No Boundaries shirts. Many locations have them for $5 and lower. And they also have all of these No Boundary t-shirts. I'm gonna scan these also. They have them in blue. These are for $1. They have all of these. They have them in yellow. And then they have these bodysuits over here also. They do have lots of jeans over here, guys, on clearance, and most of them are for $9. And these are some visuals of some two-piece outfits that are on clearance. They are still high. This one doesn't have a tag. They're for $17. They also have these for $17, and the pink one also. These are also new markdowns. These are for $8. They also have these over here. Some of them are for $5. These are for $4. So watch for those. They also have these tops on clearance. They are high at this location. These are for $9 at this location, but I did grab some of these at another location for $5. Also, many locations do have these tops over here, and these are for $4. So here's some of the Lee jeans that are on clearance. These are for $13. They still have a lot of the Time and True jeans over here for $9. So keep watching those. And they also have all of these sweaters over here. And the sweaters are for $13. I did scan them. They also have all of the tank tops over here. These are for $2. And this one also. So I am gonna come to this side so I can show you some more visuals of some clothing. They do have these tops over here, and they are for $5. They do have a lot of plus size shorts over here, and these are all for $8. More tops over here, No Boundaries, and these are for $5, and they also have these for $5. So I'm trying to see if there was anything else over here. There was one more thing over here that I'm going to show you guys. They did have these sweater shirts over here. These are what they look like, and these are only, they're tagged for $9, but these are only for $1. And that's what it looks like. Lots of dresses over here for $11. But guys, there's so much clothing in the stores on clearance. You guys are going to have to check your locations. This location has lots of pajamas on clearance for $11. They also have the two-piece sets over here for $8. And then around the corner, they also have a bunch of the plus size clothing over here on clearance. Oh, can't go back that way. See if I can show you guys a few visuals over here. Here are some of the pants over here on clearance for $15. They have them in white. They have these shirts over here, guys. I did put the links in my group. These are cheaper online. They also have all of the shorts over here, the leaves, and the shirts over here, but lots of clearance over here with the League brand. There's one more thing that I did want to show you guys over here. I did see some men's shirts over here. What happened? What are you? It's a plush toy, yes. There's some more over there. They're $1.
I would don't.
Okay, guys. Yes. Sorry about that, guys. One of the employees asked me what was in my cart. She saw what I was in my cart, and it was the plush toy, so she wanted to see what it looked like. And she told me not to tell her where it was at because she works here and she wants to grab everything since she works here. So all of these t-shirts for women are on clearance, no boundaries, and these are all for $3. They just marked those down. They have a lot of super cute clothing, guys, coming out. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna show you guys the shirts. They only have a couple left. And this is why I always say, guys, don't believe the signs. They do have these shirts over here. George is the brand. They say they are for $3, but these are all for $1. Here's another one. And there's a barcode too. But yeah, guys, this is what I did find at this location. If you guys have not subscribed, please do give me a like, comment, share, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Happy hunting.